Hi guys, welcome to Oliveboard's YT channel. Today's editorial is a recorded video. It is because I already have a paid session at 1 p.m. So only for today, this will be a recorded video for all of you. I have picked an article from Business Standard today. Now, of course, we'll be learning new words from this, plus very important comprehension. So pause the video at each paragraph and then try to read it completely, then match what is being discussed. So we'll discuss each paragraph, see whether you're understanding it correctly or no, comprehending it correctly or no, right? So yeah, let's start. Let's move to the PPT. Please check new courses on the platform, which is SBIPO selection batch 3. Also, we have a particularly, of course, means related batch, main selection batch for SBIPO. Then we have police SI exam batch. So all of these batches, do check our website for the details, right? Now, again, this context, I'll not give you this a simple one about from business standard. Okay, business standard newspaper. To today's newspaper, you will see. Okay. Now, a very different topic, we have not picked this up earlier, which is space tourism spin-offs. Space tourism spin-offs. So, yeah, just pause the video, read it by the time I write the meanings for you, and then we'll discuss it together. Okay. Crew means a group of people who work together. Now, very simple one. Entry of private sector into space race. Now, you can see there are three players into this space, I would say, sector, major players, right? Actually, if the private sector enters here, there are new dimensions which are, you know, which can add to the space technology monetization, which something which, make it monetary, something which can bring revenues, right? So there are billionaires who are richer. Who are these billionaires, guys? You probably would have heard all these names from Virgin Galactic, Richard Branson. Then we have of course, Blue Origin, Jeff Bezos, and SpaceX, Elon Musk. We have all heard these names. So they are high profile, wealthy, powerful billionaires, right? They have invested in space technology. Now, what happened on Sunday? The first crewed flight of Virgin Galactic's Unity carried Mr. Branson as a passenger, right? He went to space, right? Mr. Bezos again is, of course, going to get a ride on Blue Origin's New Shepard on July 20th. He's also going to get a ride. Okay, and Mr. Musk, we've all heard in the news, he's very, very ambitious, right? He wants to go to the Mars. So, SpaceX rockets already supply the International Space Station and carry them backwards and forwards, right? Either to and fro, we say this phrase. To and fro means backwards and forwards from the facility. So basically, it is about space tourism, the entire article, that it can be a very, new and amazing, or you can say interesting option for the rich adventure tourist, right? So this is all the whole paragraph is about this thing, right? Of like we have seen here, spin-offs is mentioned. Spin-offs means anything, a product that develops from another important product, right? It is a spin-off. So something which is already established and something which is unexpected and useful that develops from something else, that is a spin-off. Okay, right? So for rich people, for wealthy people who are, adventure tourists, we see that, so space tourism can be a very, very new and, interesting option, right? So Virgin Atlantic has already received 500 bookings, advanced bookings, right? Blue Origin is said to be preparing to offer similar plans. Now, what will happen? 15 minutes, you will experience weightlessness, which is within a 3-hour flight, which will be 80 to 100 kilometer above the earth. Imagine, guys, if you get that opportunity, just after reading this, you feel like it will be so great, right? For comparison, people say $50,000 to climb Everest in package tours alongside trainers and dedicated teams of Sherpa. Now, Sherpa, you understand, the mountaineers. Okay, so they're comparing it. See, for adventure, they do this, right? If they are, of course, putting in this much of money, this is one experience they already take. Sherpa is a member of the Himalayan people. Just to let you know, if you have not come across this particular word, again, important. So it is a member. Sherpa is a member of a Himalayan team of people living on the borders of Nepal and Tibet. Okay. Now they are why called Sherpas? They are known for their skill. They are known for their skill in mountaineering. Okay. mountaineering. They are great mountaineers. They are known for that, right? They are the Sherpa. So anyways, for comparison, people, adventure tourists, they compare. For example, they'll anyways have to pay 50,000 to climb Everest. In package tours are there with trainers and dedicated teams they get, right? Sherpa teams, right, who are excellent in mountaineering. So they pay that much. Now if they get a chance to go to space for that amount, definitely it will be a new option for them, right? So tourism, see, space tourism spin-off means something which they are developing, a new product, totally a new product, something which they are developing totally new, right? And from the existing stuff, right? Something coming out from the useful stuff coming out from the existing stuff, right? Next para, start reading. So in this paragraph, it is written, now the technology which we use may find usage implementation in more ordinary settings, which are not very interesting, right? So apart from, the hypersonic travel. So the spacecraft Unity, for example, there's an example giving for the same point, right? It rides to around 15,000 meters in the belly of a plane, the underside of the plane, basically, right? So basically, it uses its own rockets to climb to 80 kilometer. Basic passengers, those who travel in it, they are made, they are well, squeezed inside and protected. Cushioned is squeezed, right? So during, of course, they're protected because there's high speed during this period, right? And during the landing also. So the cabin, the whole working is made, of course, to understand in this paragraph. The cabin is pressurized, right? All the furniture is secured, because when there's weightlessness, you know how they can float, things can float, right? And to stop passage of heat or sound or electricity is required, so that the aircraft is not to protect it from heat generation, right? Now the materials used, the design elements can all be included in safety equipment in cars and bullet trains, those are used. So of course, the positive consequences may be cleanup of space debris. Debris is all the unwanted stuff that is there in space. When there are satellites or bits of pieces of equipment which do there are there in space, which float, which are not required anymore. In movies, probably, good guys, you would have seen this, right? They make that's rubbish, dead satellites and bits of pieces, right? So 30,000 pieces are tracked by space agencies, right, which have been traveling in excess of 8,000 kilometer per hour. The ISS itself and every working satellite are forced to do something. They try to make multiple course corrections. Now course correction here is specific because it means when a spacecraft is put back on the right trajectory, right path, right, when it gets off its trajectory, so that these are not, the spacecraft doesn't hit these elements, right, the litter, the debris, okay, right? So this is how it is, it functions clearly, okay. Now, while the Space Registration Convention of 1976 and the recent Artemis Accord suggest the clearing up of the objects in principle, the presence of high net worth tourists will add a sense of urgency. So the great part of space tourism will be, guys, when there are people who will be allowed to go to space, right, visit space, that particular area if we get into, it will actually create urgency to clear all the debris, the waste that is there in the space, right? That is the plus point, writer says, okay. So it will be beneficial in the long run, right? And the technologies, right, will be refined, made to put to use, right? Also, this will help us protect the earth from the meteor strikes. Meteor strikes, guys, when do these happen? So meteor strikes are small rocks or other elements that are there, of course the waste elements that are there, that you know occur when the earth in its orbit around the sun in passes through debris. So there is waste left over from disintegration of comets, right? And that happens, so that will help us to protect the earth from that, okay. Now space tourism, what are the other advantages? It could lead to supporting benefits, but again, the entry of private operators will result in huge surge of research. So private people, if they come in, there can be research again, right? It will be an increase in blue sky research. Obviously private parties are there, or private businessmen, or entities are there. They are inclined to focus on specific technologies which have visible returns. Means, obviously, when the private players come into business like these, they focus where there are returns, right, in the future, of course they work or they research there in those areas particularly. So basically, they are saying the advantages, what will happen if we definitely go for space tourism, right? So it will be highly beneficial, right? We will refine our technology, we will use our technology, so it will be highly beneficial. Now, last para, exploration of space and research have led to many revolutionary advances. So there have been great advances then in technology because of it, right? So to understand, grasp is to understand, put a hold on, basic science and technology. We have learned enough, right? Grasp is to understand something completely. Understand something completely. So basically, many areas which are there, from modern communication, geolocation, renewable energy, all of these areas, guys, medicine, robotics, AI, they owe their existence. Why? They owe their existence to space research means because of space research, we have been able to come up with so many new advanced technology or areas, right? Work on these areas, right? So yeah, they owe it means when you owe something, basically you feel that you should do something for somebody or give something somebody because he has done something for you, right? Owe means to have something for the reason given, right? Owe, right? Yeah, so for example, you have lent a money, you owe somebody certain amount, you have, of course that person owes you certain amount, right? So owe their existence in space research. Now all those spin-offs we have already discussed, right? All these spin-offs came from the blue sky programs mounted by publicly funded national space agencies. There was not enough funds by, they were not immediate returns, right? Obvious returns when the research was started, right? Earlier, when the research was started, there was no obvious return as such, right? When they started it. But again, right? These blue sky programs were mounted by means guided by, right? Or, given direction, right? Organized by basically public funded space agencies, right? It is likely that the situation will continue, but the best part is interested private parties must ensure that research is monetized quicker, right? They should bring in more research, more investments. So this will help us move further, right? A good way to start, you can say, right? If there is more research in this particular field, particularly, yeah, space tourism. Yeah, right. So gas means understand completely. Compelled is forced. Mounted by, organized, guided by. Mundane efforts means original, not very innovative, just regular, original. Surge is increase. Defunct equipment. Defunct means no longer in use. Payoffs means your returns. Deployed, use, put resources to use. Incorporate is include. Apparent is obvious. So very, very common words which we should remember always. We should know these words. And what will I say? Tone. It is suggestive. Because see, in the end, overall message that writer gives is that private players being in this particular field can be a huge advantage, huge benefit, right? In space technology, space tourism, right? Private players should invest and in research, right? And monetize it, right? Space tourism and technology, and the role of the private players, private entities, right, can be very, very beneficial. So it is overall a suggestive tone. Right. I hope this was not very, very tough for you. Some topic was different, but overall it was easy to understand, right? I'll come up with more such, of course, editorials. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. it will be live. Only for today, it is a recorded session. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.